Hey guys, Joey Resendez here. Sorry, it's been quite a while since I have uploaded anything to my channel. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for sticking with me. It's been really busy past few months, keeping up with my kids and my job, but I'm back. So I put a poll out, and y'all wanted to see some. It was really kind of a mixed bag what y'all wanted to see out of my channel, but y'all wanted to see mostly the majority of people who voted said they want to see stuff about saxophone techniques. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about slap tonguing today. So full disclosure, slap tonguing is probably the aspect of my playing that I've struggled with the longest. So many years I just couldn't do it. And it was really, really frustrating because there was a lot of pieces that I wanted to play where slap tonguing was kind of an integral part of what of the piece, and you can get away with some pieces. You can kind of get away with just doing a harder articulation or just ignore it, and it's still going to sound good. But I really wanted to be able to perform it that way, and it's something that I'm still learning to this day. I'm going to turn 41 in a couple months, and I've been trying to do this since I was 18. So so I'm just going to kind of talk you through the how I've kind of going about things and things that have worked for me, and learn. And so I've not been able to slap tongue for so long. I've tried so many things. I'm going to tell you what's kind of worked for me. So and there's lots of videos that talk about this subject on YouTube, and I really encourage you to go check those out. There's a really great one by what's the channel? It's like V&A TV, and I'm gonna use one of their techniques to start off with. So check out their video. I'll probably link it in the description in my video here. So there's lots of great saxophones that there are lots of great saxophones that are brilliant slap tonguers. So there's lots of pieces that require it. Like there's an etude by Christian Loba called Jungle, which is basically an etude for slap tonguing. Lots of pieces that call for it. There's a lot of pieces that maybe have like one or two slap tongues in it, like the fourth movement of the Albright saxophone sonata, the last note of the first movement of the Haydn sonata. It's a slap tongue there, I think. There's some places that they just, it kind of pops up a lot in saxophone repertoire. And one of the things that Sigurd Roscher was able to, this is one of the things that Sigurd Roscher, a famous saxophonist from in the 30s on through like the 90s, was slap tonguing, and he would demonstrate this to composers, and they would write that into pieces. The Ebert has slap tonguing in the cadenza, so it just pops up all around the place in saxophone literature. So it's a really, really important important technique to learn. So here we go. Now, like I said, that other channel, V&A TV, talks about using a spoon, and this is a really good one. Not that this is a really good spoon. That's a really good technique. And what this will do is what will help you to have that feeling of the suction that you're going to have to create between your tongue and the reed. So basically, slap tonguing isn't a tradition. Obviously, it's not a traditional articulation, because you're going to be starting out with your tongue on the reed, and you're going to be pulling away from the reed rather than touching it as a normal single tongue stroke. So with the spoon, you're going to put your tongue on this side, on the concave, I don't know. You're going to put your tongue in here, and you're going to really fill up that whole negative space in there with your tongue. So there's not going to be any no air whatsoever. So and you're going to want to do this on a pretty substantial amount of your tongue. I have an enormous tongue, so do that. And from there, you're going to want to kind of make your tongue, you're going to have your tongue flat. And then when you put the spoon on there, you're going to kind of cup your tongue. So on all sides, all around, you're going to kind of make it into a little bowl. And what that will do is it will force the spoon kind of up, and will create a little suction bubble between your tongue and the underside of the spoon. And you're going to really feel it, your tongue pulling on the spoon. You see the spoon bending there? And then once it gets too much, the spoon will kind of snap back up. You can kind of tilt the spoon to kind of mimic that also. So that's kind of what it is. I also found, like, if you can roll your tongue like that, that's kind of the motion. You know, try to do that with the spoon, you know, lying flat on your tongue. So that will help that also. I was gonna have a clear plastic spoon. I thought I had some in my kitchen, but I don't. That way, I had some clear ones a few months ago, and when I was trying this out, and you can kind of see, since it's clear, you can see the little bubble form and kind of release once the pressure gets too great. Okay, so that's what I would do with the spoon. That once you get that suction down between your tongue and the spoon or reed or what have you, you're like 75% of the way there. All right, I'm gonna grab my horn here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off the neck, and then from there, really, you can do that same exercise with your lip. So now, obviously, you're not going to be, sticking your whole tongue out while playing the saxophone like this. You know, that's not how we play the saxophone. But doing a slap tongue on the while playing the saxophone is you're going to put your the tip of your tongue, you're going to anchor that behind your bottom teeth. So now all that's kind of moving is the middle to back part of your tongue. Like this. And I found, after some practice, I can actually make some suction on my bottom lip. If I kind of roll my bottom lip back a little bit, and I kind of do that motion with the tip of my tongue anchored behind my teeth, I can actually get the suction on my bottom lip. You hear that? And so we just translate that over to the mouthpiece. And you can do that same exercise that you did with the spoon with the reed, or with the mouthpiece. And again, you can kind of think of making your tongue into a bowl while you have, your whole, reed lying flat on your tongue. You kind of make that bowl. And see, I was kind of doing it with the middle to back part of my tongue. And we want to kind of move that motion, move that point of suction as close to the tip of your tongue as possible. Right there. So then you can kind of close off your, get into a normal playing position once you have that suction down, and just kind of put some of those slap tongues. Don't even do it in the air. Just kind of get that suction happening. You'll get these little pops. And then once you do that, you can start putting some air through the mouthpiece and the neck. Yep. And then once you get that, you're pretty much there. And please keep in mind that this can take weeks, months to develop. I mean, this is not, for some of you, this may happen overnight. And those of you that do that, I'm insanely jealous. I mean, like I said, let me go grab my neck strap. So once we have that suction down, you can start putting some air through the horn. So that took me, 2 decades to learn. And so I hope that helps you. If you're someone that's trying to learn how to slap tongue, I really hope that helps. And again, watch all the videos that are available on YouTube. There's a great one, like I mentioned earlier and a couple times, V&A TV. There's another one done by Dr. Preston Duncan. He teaches at the University of Minnesota. That's a really good one. So I would start with those two, and I hope this supplements those videos, and I really hope this helped you out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.